From pet food to toothpaste, fish, even toy trains, China is having problems with quality, and that could mean problems for you. CNN's Jason Carroll explains.
An undercover investigation in a Beijing neighborhood reveals yet another problem with a Chinese product. This time, dumplings called baozi. Listen as a Chinese television reporter asked the dumpling maker about his ingredients.
These baozi are kind of tough, not much taste.
That is from the cardboard made in the big pot.
This stuff, after you cook it, can they taste the difference?
Generally, no. They can't taste it.
The dumpling maker admits 60% of the filling is made of cardboard.
Most people can't taste the difference.
Once again, this brings into serious question the credibility of some Chinese products, especially their exports. Intense scrutiny began in March after hundreds of dogs and cats in the United States died from eating pet foods containing toxic ingredients traced to China. Earlier this month, Chinese seafood was found to be contaminated with unsafe antibiotics. Certain toothpaste exported from the country were also tainted with dangerous chemicals. Defective tires and toys were recalled in the United States when manufacturers discovered safety violations. The U.S. government warned Chinese officials to improve their inspection system or risk losing the United States as an export market.
This is a watershed moment for China, and I believe that what they do now will determine whether they continue to be a growing, exporting country, a country with future growth viability, or they stop their growth. But this is probably the single biggest challenge they have had to their economic growth.
The Chinese government has cautioned U.S. importers not to overreact and say they are working to improve their inspection system. But consumer watchdog groups say with the growing number of problems with exports from China and other countries, government agencies like the FDA need to keep an even closer eye on what's allowed into the United States.
Well, I think our government needs to step up the number of inspections that we do as well, with only testing 1 or 1.3% of all the imported products that come into this country. We're really not taking a close enough look at what's coming in order to ensure the safety of those products for the American public.
The FDA says there is no evidence the dumplings were shipped to the United States, so there's no need for them to take any action. Jason Carroll, CNN, New York.